Hello and welcome back to another MLB The Show video. Today we're back with another edition of the Year in Review team builds. In the last one, unfortunately, we could not get the job done with the Team Affinity team build. That was one of the weaker team builds that we're going to have, and hopefully today's team build is a lot better. And that is because today we are going to be tackling one of the bigger ones, and that is the Program Rewards team build. So I built a team with as many bosses as I pretty much could have. There's a couple people that aren't bosses. I'll get to those in a bit. But yeah, this team build solely consists of players who are attainable through different programs throughout the year. You know, we went from Program 1 all the way to Program 11. There wasn't any exclusive players in Program 11, so these are all from Programs 1 through 10. So first off here, it's his second appearance in a team build, but it's a different card. This time we have Signature Series Johnny Bench, all-around good catcher. I'm not too good with him personally, but hopefully we can turn that around. Then we have possibly my favorite player to use this year, Lou Gehrig at first base. I think he was, I can't remember which program he was from, but it was one of the earlier ones. I think maybe 5th inning. Then we went with Roberto Alomar at second base over Jackie Robinson. Honestly, I think that Jackie might be a better card, but I kind of wanted to maintain a good balance between lefties and righties, or in this case, a switch hitter. So we got Alomar over at second. A lot of people used him. He was a 3rd inning program guy. Then we have Ernie Banks over at shortstop. I feel like this is one that people tend to forget about. He is from the 8th inning program along with Johnny Bench, and he might be the best hitting shortstop along with Honus. It's pretty close between the two because Ernie's got a lot more power than Honus does. Then over at third base, it's the guy that so many people were waiting for so much of the year, and it took all the way until the 10th program for him to come out. But it's Mike Schmidt, elite defense, elite hitting. I don't think I've actually used him. I guess I must have used him in a BR or something, but I'm excited to put him on my team for this one. Then out in left field, we went with Ted Williams. It had to be Ted Williams. Then out in center field, we got another guy that so many people are waiting for throughout the year. It's Mike Trout, the Signature Series card. And then finally, the only guy not in his primary position, but we had to get him in the game. It's Ken Griffey Jr., the 6th inning program boss. So many people were excited when this card came out because we weren't exactly sure how we were going to get it, and it turned out to be through a program. And everyone jumped on and used him after he came out. But then onto the bench, I had to do it. I had to put Pujols on the bench because I wanted to use Schmidt more at third. Pujols could play third. I think Pujols can also play left, but I wanted to have Williams in there. And then obviously Lou Gehrig is my favorite, so I couldn't take him out either. So we got to stick Pujols on the bench, unfortunately. And then we got Juan Soto here, and I might as well group him in with Freddie Freeman. Because neither of them are program bosses. They're both the 200-star guys from their respective programs. I went with these guys only because there was no more lefty bats that were program bosses. I literally have every single left-handed bat that was a program boss in my lineup already, and I still wanted to have good lefty power coming off the bench. So we went with Soto, we went with Freeman. Then we have Donaldson. Used him a lot this year. Great third baseman. He'll be a good righty off the bench. And then Acuna is taking the role of a speed guy. And I know Ricky Henderson was a program boss, and he is obviously the best speed guy that you can have. But I put in a buy order for him earlier today. It hasn't gone through yet. And honestly, I just kind of forgot about it before I started recording this video. So it's fine. Just imagine Acuna is Ricky if we have to pinch run with him. Then over on the pitching side, we are able to put together, I would say, a pretty nice pitching rotation, and even the bullpen. We've got 4 99s with a 98 who may as well be a 99. Jacob deGrom, Tom Seaver, Verlander, Gibson. I know Seaver is great. A lot of people regard him as being great. I haven't heard too much about deGrom after he came out, but I personally have been kind of shaky with him. Verlander I've never used, but I heard at the beginning he was good, and then he kind of tapered off. And a lot of people didn't like Bob Gibson, but I didn't have too much trouble with him. I just liked other guys more. And then Mad Bum, honestly, a staple in my rotation for most of the year until I finally got all 99s. I think he has like over 350 innings pitched for me. Great pitcher, and he has a good bat too. Then in the bullpen, We could have made it an all-diamond bullpen, but then we would have only had one lefty. And obviously, we have to put in the lefty Gold Johnny Venters. And then the next 4 guys here, none of them are program bosses, but they're all, I think, either 100 or 200 star guys. They might all be 200 star guys. I think they are. But some pretty good arms out here. And then I'm going to save this man for last. But next we have Billy Wagner, 4th inning program boss, the first left-handed 99 bullpen guy. And the reason I saved this man for last is because he holds a special place in my heart. The first inning program boss reward is Rich Gossage. And let's take a look at his stats. I know it's only 34 innings pitched, but this guy was my main closer throughout most of the year. And then honestly, I have to be honest, by like June or July, when I noticed what was going on with him, I kind of got scared to pitch with him because I didn't want to mess it up. But look at these numbers: 34 innings pitched, 35 saves, and not a single run given up. How are you that good? You come in the most high leverage situations in a game, 35 save situations, and doesn't allow a single run for me. This dude was locked down anytime I used him, and I always enjoyed bringing him in until I noticed that I was on a streak of not giving up a run, and then I always got kind of nervous to bring him in, and I would do it every once in a while, and he'd get the save just like usual, no issues. But man, this card, he really was locked down for me. As we're looking for a game here, I know that intro is a little bit long, but that just goes to show, man, these programs were such a big part of the year this year, and it might be the most significant year in review team build that I'm doing because so many people built their teams around those program bosses, and it's so fun to put them all together on a team and see what we can do. All right, we're going up against a pretty solid team. He's got a couple of questionable guys: Jeff McNeil, Grandal, Charlie Morton on the mound. Seems like there's better options than those guys, so I don't know. We might have I don't know. Oh man, he got me swinging with Trout. That was a disappointing at bat. He hung a couple of pitches that I probably should have destroyed. Then I end up striking out. That's not a good way to start this team build. Oh, and what am I chasing it there? And I'm popping up with Mike Schmidt. Not a good first inning here from this team. Gotta turn it around. I don't even know how this slipped past me, but we have Verlander on the mound. And this is honestly the first ever time I'm using this 99 Verlander online this year. So Verlander debut, everyone. And we get Arenado downswing and the slider. Verlander responds with a shutdown inning of his own. Ted Williams starting off the second with a hit. I wasn't sure if that was going to hang up in the air enough for that to be a lineup, but luckily it got down. Banks hitting that one deep. Oh, it's caught right at the wall. He was doing a funky thing with his Griffey out there in center, and I thought it was gone. Oh, but Gehrig. That one's gone, right? Yeah, it is. Not a no-doubter, but it's 4 rows back, and Lou Gehrig gives us a 2-run lead here in the second. So I'm going to do a very YouTube thing here, and I might regret it. But as I'm playing this game here, I can't help but think of how excited I am for MLB 20 to come out in just about a month, and all the new features we have and everything. So if you're still watching this video, first of all, thank you, because not many people stick around this far in the video. And second of all, I'd like to know what people are interested in, what people are excited about as far as features go for next year's game. Personally, for me, I'm really excited to see the competitive stuff that they talked about that I've seen on their schedule. Seems like they're going to have some more competitive play, and I'm really excited to get into that. Oh, and the slider sitting Frank down. Verlander is filthy today, man. Oh! Not what I was expecting there. Oh, wow. He timed up that circle change, and that one was launched with Ichiro. And it was hung. Ugh. Oh, what's going on here? Don't let him get to... I love this game. Double play, not Morton. I don't have Morton. He has Morton. Why did I call Verlander Morton? Double play, whoever my pitcher is. Oh, and Gwynn's gonna inside out it. How much you want to bet? If that was either late or just late. Ah, late. Johnny Bench. Oh my God, that was a beach ball coming in. You can't hang that. And he can't catch up to the Verlander heat there. Oh, and then we do the slow stuff to the next guy. We are just disrespecting the opponent here. He can't do anything to stop it. Except for get a weak hit with his pitcher. Of course, that makes sense. Wait, he's out! That never happens! We did it! Ernie. I don't think that... Yeah, that's... Okay, for a second, I was like, that might not get down, but it did in the gap, and we're into second with the double. I held up. Yes, that's 2 runners on. Alomar, this is your time. You've hit the ball really well this game. Now just get it down. No, Alomar. We expected so much out of you, but... Johnny Bench, yeah, he crushed that ball, but that's not gonna do the job in MLB 19. Oh no, not a leadoff double. I hate giving up leadoff doubles. And that's gonna tie the game. That's why I hate giving up leadoff doubles, because he can ground out twice and still score a run. Alright, we got him on the circle change. Good bounce back there from Verlander. But that is going to be the end of Verlander's day. He pitched a solid 7 innings. It'll be a quality start. He only gave up 3 runs on 5 hits. But it's time to get him out of the game. We have good bullpen to turn to, and I think I'm going to go to Juan Soto here against the righty. Oh, did it pay off? Is that getting out? Yes! The pinch hitter paid off. Juan Soto with a solo home run to give us the lead back here in the 8th. And I know exactly who I want to give the ball to here because I know who I want to give the ball to in the 9th. We're bringing Wagner in for now. And he gets Lindor swinging. Good 8th inning there from Billy. And that ball's hit pretty well to center, but it's not going to go anywhere. We can't put up any insurance runs for the 9th, but I feel pretty good about who we got. And it's Goose, the 95. I'm so nervous, like I said before the game. Every time I bring him in, I'm nervous that I'm going to give up his first run. But I'm also confident. He hasn't given up a run yet, and I might be jinxing it. But here we go. Wow, this dude is really working the count here. He picked now to be the most patient he's ever been. Oh, God! Please get there. Oh, it's going to drop in. Oh my God, that changeup hung more than I've ever seen a changeup hang in my life. What was that? Please hit your location on the slurve, Goose. Oh my God, what is happening? This dude turned into the best player ever in the very last inning. Alright, that's going to be a double play, but there is going to be a runner on third. He's bringing in a pinch hitter, Billy Williams, to face Goose. I'm sticking with him, though. Oh. What? Did you even see his bat swing? How did he make contact on that? Look at this. This has to be the quickest bat speed I've ever seen. Look at how late he waits to start the swing. He hasn't even started the swing yet, and the ball's right there. Look, he hasn't even started the swing. The ball is right there. The bat speed on Billy Williams to get that foul ball, that's insane. And that's gonna do it. The slurve ties him up. Goose Gossage escapes yet another game without giving up a run for me. And he closes this one out for the program boss team build. What a game, man. I honestly was not expecting such competition here in this one. But man, that was a nail biter pretty much all the way through. 4-3 is your score. We came out on top. The program boss team build got the job done. Well, I shouldn't say program boss. Program reward team build got the job done. All of our runs came on home runs in this game. We had 3 homers, and Lou Gehrig's was a 2-run homer. Verlander got the win with 8 strikeouts. Goose finishing it off with the save. But anyway, that is going to do it for this one. That's all I've got. Make sure if you liked this video, hit the like button. If you want to see the rest of the year in review team builds leading up until MLB 20, make sure you hit the subscribe button. But that's all I've got for you guys in this one. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you next time.